Morning, guys. It's really early here. I am still. I have to go to work in a little bit, but I wanted to get my Veda day 4 in for you. So, the major thing I really kind of wanted to just chit chat about today is something that most people don't really talk about until later on, after the pregnancy, after postpartum, getting to know baby. But I due to my recent history with this, I figure we need to probably discuss it now a little bit. Um, Ideal protein. It is the diet protocol that I went on in about April or May of last year, and within a 6-month period. Oops, sorry guys, I went my light. I ended up losing 40 pounds right before I got pregnant. I started my maintenance in October, November, and started going to the gym, started doing my weightlifting training with my trainer, and in January is when I got pregnant. So here's the deal. I want to just kind of go over briefly what the diet entailed, what it did, why I'm not allowed to be on it during pregnancy, and if I plan to do it afterwards. So it is a really super strict protocol, and I know that a lot of people are really like, crash dieting it doesn't work, you gain it all back really quickly. Why would you do something like that? Why don't you do something more reasonable like Weight Watchers or something that gradually takes the weight off over time with just diet and exercise? The reason is because I had started my own weight loss journey prior to Ideal Protein via all those elements. I did, calorie reduction. I did, I joined the gym. I was working out 5 days a week. Every so often I would up the intensity and drop the calories. I mean, and even since high school, I've done everything imaginable. And the really discouraging thing is that towards the end, when I really started joining the gym and getting to know people that I loved taking class with and everything, I was doing some diet challenges within like a group of people, and nothing was changing. Nothing. And I swear to God, I felt like I worked my ass off. Not to be crude, but it's true. I killed it, and nothing was changing. So I went to the guy who operated some of those challenges, and I kind of came to him in a desperate moment and was like, listen, I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of killing myself for nothing. What do I need to do? And that's when he introduced me to the Ideal Protein protocol. As an overview for the diet, just to clarify, mental state-wise, I was ready to seriously eat sand to be thin. I was ready to do anything. So, what the protocol really kind of consisted of, it's set up in phases, and in each phase, you gradually wean off the diet. It is totally made to be temporary. It is not something that they're like, oh, you need to eat really low calorie for life, because that's not healthy. Crash dieting is not a good idea. I'm just going to say that now. I don't condone crash dieting. I think gradual weight loss ultimately is the best. I was just at my wit's end, and I needed something bigger than that. So, Ideal Protein consists of low calorie, low fat, low carb, low, you name it. It is extremely restricted. You do buy pre-packaged foods that they provide you at a clinic, and I did weekly weigh-ins at this clinic along with having my measurements taken and a photo taken. The weight came off so fast. I think you roughly eat anywhere from it's around 900 calories a day, which is nothing. Also, the carb restriction is extreme. Your vegetable selection is limited, and so it's like a half and half. But you do eat 4 times a day, and you do get to supplement your own food as well, along with the food that you buy. And with each phase, you gradually wean off their food and you go into a maintenance. It essentially was the answer to my prayers. Like I said, mentally though, unless you're going into it ready for war and you are just hell-bent on getting what you want, it's not going to happen. You're going to fail. You're going to get discouraged. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be angry. I was ready. So I dealt with every little aspect of it all the way until the end, and I had amazing, amazing results. Again, I lost 40 pounds. I went from like a size in jeans for girls. I went from a size, what was it? Like a 12, like a size 12 down to a size 4'2". Okay, just to let you know, I've never been that small, even in junior high. So, and right now, my fiance is currently going through the protocol, and he has done a complete 180 transformation already, and he's not even done yet. He's dealing with the same issues, but he looks amazing. So, when I got pregnant and I went to my doctor, and I was like, hey, listen, I'm getting off of this 900 calorie a day bit. And he's like, well, we need to talk about that because I really need you to have like 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day. And I was like, what? Are you serious? I was like, do you know what that's going to do to me? That is going to make me whale up. Like, I was like, there's no way. Because even in my maintenance, my high calorie days were like 1,500 to 1,600 max. And that's on a heavy weightlifting day. And he was like, yeah, it's not going to cut it. So, again, in my pregnancy, which I will be updating my vlogs, I am up 30 pounds, which is obviously, it's for a much bigger purpose and better cause, but it's discouraging. It's really kind of a pain, especially when you have people stopping you randomly in Target asking if you're due tomorrow when you're only 7.5 months pregnant. Yeah, that's been fun. But in any case, I wanted to kind of go over if I plan on doing it again after the baby arrives, and if I would recommend it to people and that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to stop the video now, and I'm going to do a part 2 because of my time limitations, and I'm not savvy editing yet. So we'll touch on those in just a second.